Hello, all my Pisces friends. Welcome to your January 16th through 31st, 2020 reading. This is a collective reading for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading with your personal energy, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. As soon as you book your reading, I'll be more than happy to assist you. I'd like to draw your attention quickly to this little icon over here, my little eye watermark. That's my logo, and if you touch that or click on it, it will take you straight to my home page for YouTube. It will give you all the lists of the playlists that I have set up and the different things that I do with tarot so that you can take full advantage of all the things that I offer. Also, you have the opportunity to become a Mystic member. This is a beautiful, wonderful way to support my channel. Other than having a reading done, you can have that monthly fee, which is the lowest one they offer, and I'll in exchange give you 20 readings a month, the Monday through Friday. We have readings with a meditation, so that's my exchange for that support if you choose to be a member. If not, this is plenty. Thank you all for watching, and we'll move forward. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising to hang on. to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome your energy here. Thank you so much for this blessing. Okay, Pisces, that's the first time that's ever happened. I've been doing this for 3 years, and this is the first time the whole thing is blown away from the shuffling of the cards. So that was pretty funny. That was a spirit moment. So we have the Lovers as our first card, with the Ace of Wands and the Devil. This sometimes the Devil energy is known as the Lava, very sexy, hot, and steamy, and the Five of Wands. Now we have in relationship, love life, and spiritual life, we have the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. So this is speaking very, very clearly regarding a relationship there. That's very beautiful. And in career and finance, we have the Knight of Rods, the Chariot, and the Two of Swords. So under Liar, we have our Tower card, which is obstacles being removed and something being reorganized or kind of torn down and rebuilt. Sometimes we have to change the way we do something, so we have to do the remodel here. We have to knock it down and rebuild it, restructure it in a way that suits us. So in our first little set here with the Lovers, we have the beautiful energy of the Gemini. That is the Gemini Major Arcana. So some of you may have a relationship with someone who's a Gemini. This also means higher self being brought into an ascension from your physical self. So this would be the masculine and the feminine version of you. If it's not about a relationship, we're talking about a spiritual ascension with this beautiful energy. We have the Ace of Wands next, which is a new beginning, and it's very passionate and fiery, very exciting, ready for our new journey, and it can be in a relationship or a job. It looks like you've got both here, so this can be happening in a dual way for you. So we have the Devil card next, which is the Capricorn Major Arcana, but it also sometimes means a new, very sultry relationship. And we have the Five of Wands, which can be an inner turmoil or having a conflict or having to work really hard at getting through a conflict. Now, that's the overview section, and here is relationships, love life, and spiritual life. So we have the Page of Swords, which is information being received, coming in. This is always someone telling something or sending a message of some kind. The messenger is always there giving that information. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is your heart's desire being granted. Very, very satisfied and happy, content, and celebrating. This is the soulmate card, the Two of Cups. Also means being like-minded. And for those of you who are not in a relationship mode here, you may already have an established relationship. It can be an existing relationship where you're seeing eye to eye. It can also mean your spiritual and your physical being on the same level, where you've had the spiritual ascension and now your spirit mind is the first mind, instead of having our egos take over, being in a place of compassion and spiritual thought. Now, moving into, this is also the soulmate card, so it does mean divine union in that way as well. We have the Knight of Wands, which is action, time to take action. And very fast-moving action, the Chariot, which is an upgrade, a life upgrade, and physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. This is a big win. This is very much a big win. And we have the Two of Swords. So sometimes we have to suspend our logic and let our spiritual mind move forward, and that's what this is talking about. Here is our clarifiers. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome this beautiful message. Thank you so much, Divine. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Fool, the Ace of Rods and flourishing new beginnings, the Page of Swords, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Rods, the Ten of Rods, and the High Priestess. Definitely using spiritual mind there. And we have the Archangel Michael with the King of Swords here, bringing in the protection and the guidance and the removing of obstacles. So he's there to help with that tower. So let's see what we have in our combination of cards. Get back over there. Okay, so we have the Lovers, which is an ascension energy and or spiritual bonding and higher energy. This is the Eight of Cups, where you've asked the universe to move forward and you finished this cycle. You're done with what you can do. You're maybe even bored with it because you've already completed it and you're ready to move forward. And this is always when the universe says, okay, sure, you asked for it, you got it, Toyota. The Ace of Wands. Beautiful energy of passion and new beginnings, right with this Fool card. Perfect alignment, because the Fool is taking the new journey, opening with his heart of an innocent child, moving forward, kind of in a haphazard way of not really. This is when you're glad that you don't know what you don't know, because you're able to just kind of step into it, because you might be more afraid if you did know what all the pitfalls ahead. So we have the Devil card, which is the energy of, I feel like, is very much about a Capricorn energy, or someone who is in a relationship that's very much almost addictive, a very intoxicating kind of energy. Then we have the Ace of Rods, where this is taking off and flourishing. So whoever this is actually finding success with this relationship. There's an internal conflict or some kind of conflict being moved through. As you do, this Page of Swords comes in to give you the information you need to help you to finish that. So sometimes we have to put in extra work to get through or into a relationship or into the positioning that we want to be in. So as this internal conflict happens, this tower is being broken down. I think this has to do because you still got this page. So whatever's happening that's been blocking you or holding you back is now about to be removed out of the way. So the tower comes down. We have the heart's desire being granted and an offer with the Knight of Cups. So this is a very much a romantic offer being made, and very happy about it, very satisfied and content. Then we have the Two of Cups, which is like-mindedness and divine union. Even though we have this wonderful energy and everything's starting to work out in our favor, this is the Eight of Swords where we start to overthink it. So try not to do that to yourself. That's a little bit of an act of sabotage there. So don't let yourself do the damage of going too far down the rabbit hole and start doubting yourself, okay? Now, we have the Knight of Wands, which is action, time to take action, and this Queen of Wands is ready to do so. Very much in charge and very, very much into moving in the right direction, allowing herself to be in charge and calling the shots. Now we have the Chariot, which is the victory and the upgrade with the Ten of Wands. So this beautiful energy of the Queen of Rods can also be entrepreneurial energy. She's a leader. She's a supervisor kind of energy. I call her, for myself, I say that's my work mode. Definitely can mean working from home. This upgrade can mean you're upgrading out of working for others and into working for yourself. But it definitely means a new beginning, whichever way it works, either in another job or employ or for yourself. We have the Two of Swords where you have to let go of your logic. Remember this here, that Eight of Swords energy. Now we're letting go of the logic and we're using our divine sight. And the High Priestess, who is all about going with the flow and allowing yourself to be in the energy of the universe and surrendering to the movement of the universe, allowing yourself to be guided. It doesn't mean surrendering your will. It means surrendering the resistance, letting the universe take you in the direction that it can. And if you want to change at any time, you can, but you have to be willing to change when you ask for change. And that Eight of Cups is where you asked, right up here at the top. So many blessings to you all, Pisces. Thank you so much for being part of this beautiful new year with me. I thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes and all your positive well wishes. Many blessings to you. I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you again in February. Namaste.